Reverend Luisa Elena Poleo is the main pastor of the Free Methodist Church A Dios sea la gloria in Maturin, Venezuela. This church started in a house and grew out of the extraordinary way God used Luisa Elena as a leader who multiplies leaders. Luisa Elena's life consisted of her home, her family, and her academic training. However, after a delicate family situation that marked her life, Luisa was invited to a meeting in someone's house. In that meeting, Luisa found the love of God and the support of the people. Over time, Luisa opened her home to start a house of peace, and she became the leader. The dynamic was very simple. The adults met in the living room of her house, and the children met in the parking lot. The children of the residential unit, attracted by the activities, became faithful attendees. Several adults arrived because of the testimony of someone who was participating in the meeting. On one occasion, Lenis Figueroa, mother of one of the children, worried about the new meeting her little one was attending, came to find out what they were doing there. From that moment on, Lenis became a faithful participant in the group. After some time, Luisa's house became too small. So Lenis offered to welcome the children into her home and be their teacher. So the original group became 3 groups: the adults in the parking lot, the youth in Luisa's house, and the children at Lenis's house. Many of the people who came to the House of Peace or community church were residents of surrounding neighborhoods. So Luisa decided to take advantage of this by training them to start new community churches in their own neighborhoods. God blessed this effort. These new leaders formed new groups, and they became a network that eventually came together for joint celebrations. The continued growth of disciples, leaders, and groups led Free Methodist leaders to elevate the network of community churches to the status of a church planning project. It eventually became an established church with ministries to children, adolescents, youth, women, men, couples, and senior adults. They have continued to multiply leaders and groups and currently have 4 community church networks, one of which is about to become a church planning project. Pastor Luisa Elena tells her fellow servants, pastors and friends, what has worked for us from the beginning is knowing that this is about teamwork. We cannot do everything alone. Let's start to train people as soon as they arrive, because this allows the quantitative and qualitative growth of the church. Delegate, empower, give opportunities, and you will receive pleasant surprises.